them suffer. Suffer like my little Osney did.
What is going on here?
Off with you, soldier. We don't need any of your help here.
I do. A sellsword is exactly what I need. Tell me, bearded one, 10 golden dragons if you take care of this man for me.
Shut it, beggar! Try and ask someone to take care of me again. I dare you. I'll gut you right here.
But I was not speaking of you, soldier. I mean you no harm. I don't give a fuck if I end up in a dungeon, or even if they behead me at dawn, as long as I'm not forced to spend my last night with this lowborn scum Jarl.
Monterey's, you are so aggravating. 'Tis disturbing to my demeanor.
I am a recruiter for the Night's Watch, not a sellsword. And I am interested in these prisoners here. Do they know how to fight?
Oh, they know how to fight. And very well at that. But they're too dangerous. Not even the crows of the wall could find a use for them.
And why are the condemned of so much interest to this many people?
These two roaches tortured and murdered several people before we got our hands on them, including the son of this poor woman. She riled up everyone in the area, and things could get out of control any minute now.
Just shut it, Monterey's.
I never even opened my mouth, Jarl.
You lie. Your incessant chatter puts me in mind of that little squealing brat from yesterday morning. It makes my head hurt.
He speaks of my son. That poxy dog mocks my poor son. Kill them. Kill them both.
Keep calm. These men will be executed according to the king's justice. No one will kill them before then.
If there's an execution, prisoners, you have the right to take the black if you so wish it. You can escape your punishment and live out the rest of your lives on the wall.
What? Out of the question. These men are murderers. They deserve death.
Think, woman. We all have to die someday. Your boy, we just helped him get there a little earlier.
And what's life like at the wall, Crow?
From what I know, it's very difficult. You'll fight the cold, the wildlings, and the hardships of life.
Exactly. You freeze quicker in the summer there than you would in winter here. You pass the days dressing wounds, defending people against an invisible threat that no one even believes in, and you'll never be thanked for it.
It sounds like fun. Go on.
The cold eats through the walls and your blankets. It takes your fingers and any of your brothers not yet massacred by the wildlings. You must renounce all those dear to you and try to make new friends amongst rapists and cutthroats. You will have to learn to fight by their sides. Put your lives in their hands. But then, you cannot hesitate to kill them if it becomes necessary.
So, going there is even a worse sentence.
It's terrible there, but they would still have their lives.
Monterey's, are you thinking what I'm thinking?
If you're thinking about me slitting your throat as you sleep, then yes, I am. Very well, Crow. We'll follow you.
You intend on taking them with you?
Yes, why not? They are a very funny duo. Stand-up comedians.
Yes, the Night's Watch needs all the help it can get.
Mother be praised. And finally rid of these wretches.
What a fun story. It sounds like a Smeagol. It's a little stretch, Viceros. My boo boy! What did he do to my boo boy? That's how I'll speak when I play the Skyrim character. Kill them both now. Okay, I think that's it. Let's go and talk to the knight's brother. Maybe the sewers. Maybe. Why not? Let's go to the sewers. There should be someone down there willing to take their luck. Apparently not. So let's get out of here. Yeah, sewers are always full of people. Or monsters or something, very true. Holy shit. This must be a hell of a lot of experience.
I'd recommend the dungeons of the Red Keep. There are always men there. And don't forget to hunt soon as you've found some volunteers.
Thank you, Moros.
Fucking moron. Okay, let's go to... the Knight Commander. I guess we're not going to sing any Lannister now. Unless it's Tywin. They are all in Winterfell. Or in the King's Road, most likely.
It seems. You left just as fast as you came.
Closed the gate, right? How was it? You don't want to know.
Stark bastard.
And we are entering the home stretch of the game.
Ah, Moors. You've come back to us. The Red Keep has always provided us with many warriors. I was certain you'd go there to find men. The boys from the streets of King's Landing seem slightly unstable to me. I hope that the cold will do them some good, otherwise I really don't know what we'll do with them.
Very simple. Send them to murder wildlings in their sleep. Very fucking simple. Apparently I can recruit more people still, maybe in Riverspring. Which is where I'm going. Going now. So yeah, when I finish this I'll be playing Tropico 4. Tropico 4 and then I think it will be Old Republic if I can. Or some other game. Maybe Skyrim? Or maybe something else. I have a bunch of games I need to evacuate from my backlog. Maybe an old RPG Pathologic. So that's more like an adventure game or something.
Alistair, thank the Father. Nobody had heard any news of you. I was beginning to lose hope of ever seeing you again.
Yes, I am alive and well, but Valar would have it otherwise. His men have orders to kill me on sight.
I dreaded something of this vile nature. When he came and told us you were dead, I thought immediately that it was some trickery on his part.
That's the kind of vulture he is. Unfortunately for him, he has no chance of killing Alistair.
Harwin, here is the knight Moors Westford, an old friend. He too has a score to settle with my half-brother.
Then we have to act quickly. The wedding will start soon.
Ryman told me that Valar had 3 of his guards hanged. What do the people think of that?
The mood is tense. Many are hostile to the idea of seeing a bastard take the place of your father. And Valar, hastening this unholy marriage, did nothing to appease them.
He's hastening it, you say? Then that means the Queen has not legitimized this ceremony. And if it's not a royal decision, it means the bastard is acting of his own accord. I need to see Eliana.
A wise decision. The Lords have not forgotten the role you played in resolving the riots. Her help may be just what you need to win them over to your cause.
And how would I meet with her? I doubt they'll let me walk straight into the castle.
I can pass on a message to her on your behalf and arrange a meeting in a discreet location.
It's risky. Who's to say that she doesn't welcome becoming a legitimate power as the Lady of the Castle? If that's the case, she may well betray us.
Moors, you're speaking of my sister. She would never do that.
I don't want to take any chances. Do you really think a slip of a girl and some lordlings can make the slightest difference up against Valar's men?
Let me remind you that Ryman promised us warriors.
Have you seen Ryman?
Yes, he's searching the town for any worthy men. He will join us afterwards.
I don't like the thought of doing nothing and just waiting for him. I should speak to Eliana as soon as possible. We can come back later. Harwin, please inform her of my arrival.
I will have a message sent to her, even if I can no longer freely roam the castle. There are still a few servants who have remained loyal to me.
Perfect. Tell her to wait for me near the entrance to the Godswood. It's discreet enough.
Very well. Stay here. I won't be long. It's done. Ilyana should be waiting for you across from the watermill.
Let's go. Harwin, please stay here in case Ryman makes an appearance.
Of course. May the gods be with you, Alistair. To see you defend Riverspring like this, your father would have been proud.
Thank you, Harwin.
Kill the Bloodseekers, I'll do that. Gladly. As for your sister's support, cannot believe I have to do that.
It's of no use kicking like that, my little filly. I'll be riding your sweet arse no matter how hard you buck.
Smash her teeth in so she can't bite you. That'll teach her to think she's above us.
You damned animals.
Thank you so much, my lord. If you hadn't come...
Pick up your clothes and run home, child. You've been through enough today.
Alright. The conquerors are getting the spoils of war. As they usually do. Holy shit, that's a lot of people. Okay, let me save and I'll try to kill them. Wow, wobble, wobble. Okay. Well, what do you know? I can handle 4 of them. Amazing.
Is that so? Not below
They shouldn't be able to hurt anyone else, at least.
Oh wait, they're hurting. I didn't see shit. Let's go with this guy in front because apparently he attack the first idiot they see. Okay, I don't fancy my odds against those people. Let's go. Ah! Whoa! Whoa! vivo. Alright. Apparently no, they do not attack the first idiot that comes in front of them. Talk to her later. Let's not push the plot forward. At least I know where she is now.
I'll teach you to pick my pocket, you thieving little shit stain.
I hand out
Justice around here. Let that man go.
Get up and away with you. Your crimes will go unpunished today. Give thanks to the Lord of Light.
Thank you, my lord. I won't do it again.
Yeah, right. Get caught, he means. Alright, alright. Onwards. 2 are left. Let's save, you know. Tend to get cocky and then I get killed. And everything goes to the shit stain.
What was that song again? Have one drink and you're a miserable sod. Have a barrel and you're almost a god.
Hey, that's it. And it looks like you'll be the miserable sod tomorrow, unless you start taking this drinking more seriously.
Enjoying your
Pints of piss? I hope so, because that's your last one.
A job well done, I'd say.
Yeah. Yeah, masters of killing people. A real tribute to the night class. Because they are the lackeys of the bastard that's trying to overthrow my family. They are the Bloodseekers. Let me see if I can show you their sigil.
A gift? Yes, of course. But a whole sheep? I simply cannot, my lord.
Your bleating's worse than the godforsaken sheep's. Shut your mouth and send that meat along.
Do you see 3 drops of blood? That means they are Bloodseekers. They work for Valar, which is the half-brother that's trying to marry my sister. His own half-sister, so he can become the lord of this town. And so I'm killing them to deplete his resources, I think. Well, guess that's it.
You'll get a chance to
Pillage later.
when you're in hell.
That's what I think we're doing. Okay.
May the Seven bless you, my lord. Those thieves helped themselves to whatever they wanted. And to think they're supposed to keep order around here.
Do not worry. I will soon put an end to these disgraceful acts.
Okay, let's go and talk to my sister. You know what? That makes sense. That changing of perspective. That's how the books of Martin work. You have one point of view and you switch to another, and so on and so forth. I hadn't realized that, but yeah, the game is told as a book of the great master.
Alistair, you live! Oh, thanks be to the merciful mother. I really hoped he was lying. But as we'd heard no news, I had to bring myself to accept this ceremony.
Don't worry, little sister. I've come to put an end to it all.
I've dreamed of hearing you say that.
Eliana, this is Moors. He's an old friend of mine. Maybe you remember him.
Yes, I think so. I'm sorry, Alistair, but time is growing short. We have to stop this wedding.
Do not worry, little sister. Riverspring belongs to the Sarwigs. As long as I live, Valar will never have it. He will be gone from these lands by the day's end, dead or alive.
Alistair, remember that Valar is the Queen's man. Killing him would do nothing to solve our problems with the crown.
Quite the opposite. Once Valar is no more, only Alistair will stand to inherit Riverspring.
He tried to kill me, Eliana. His men attacked me, in our own streets, on his orders. When our banner men learn of his treachery, they will all rise up against him, regardless of what the Queen may say. No one will stand between me and our father's throne.
Yes, of course.
You don't seem convinced. Is there something wrong?
Nothing. It's just that... what will become of me in all this?
What are you saying? Riverspring will be mine, as it should be. It was Father's wish.
When have you ever cared for his wishes? I'd like to forget the past, Alistair. I'd like to have faith in you, but it's no easy task. Riverspring does not know you. All our people know is that you rode off to war and then disappeared afterwards. I slaved away to uphold these lands, to appease Lord Tywin, to convince our bannermen to remain loyal despite our disgrace.
And you failed!
Father used to say, everything must be prepared for your brother's return. There was never a thought for us. As a woman, I accepted my fate. But for Garwin, it was different. Father didn't want him as an heir. He belittled him endlessly. In the end, he disinherited him on account of their ceaseless arguing. Then Garwin left, Father died, and you came back as if nothing had ever happened. You seem to think that Riverspring will pass you by right. But don't forget who made that possible.
Okay, let's try to appease this woman. But yeah, I'll send her to a gallows once I'm in the seat of power. She's been bothering me the whole time.
How can you say that? I would make a terrible lord without you at my side. We will protect Riverspring from the Bloodseekers together, and we will rule it together. It may not be what Father would have wanted, but it is only fair.
That's enough for me. You have my support.
It's a joy to hear it. Now, if you would, I need you to gather the lords. I will soon confront Valar. I need them to be there, ready to lend their support.
That should be possible. Under the guise of preparing for the ceremony, I could go and speak with them without Valar suspecting a thing.
I'm counting on you to convince them, little sister.
I will do my best. Be careful.